Hey guys, welcome to CodeMate TV. Actually, I've decided to create a new interesting series about solving real-world problems on freelancing websites such as Upwork. So I'm going to show you earning money using your web scraping skills is not hard that much. So we will code like a real freelancer and we may encounter challenges as well. So let's get started. Okay, we are going to work on this project for now. For this episode, web scraping expert needed, and $35 is a fixed price for this project, and it will take only 15 minutes to complete this project. It's really easy. It's not easy that much, so let's see. So they want us to scrape data from this website, rightmove.co.uk, and we are going to scrape property address, sale price, and any other relevant information. And the data should be organized in CSV or maybe JSON format. And we're going to use Python, so we will definitely meet the deadlines. As I said before, it's not hard that much. So first, let's check out the website that we have to scrape data from. And also they mentioned that we have to scrape data from Southwark, if I'm not mistaken, about the name. So here is a Southwark, and they have also mentioned that it should be for the last year. So we just simply first filter the data for the last year, and the area is about house prices in Southwark, so everything sounds okay. And okay, property address, sale price, and any other relevant information. So here is the URL, the data that we need to scrape. So we need to scrape address here, and also sale prices. Also, there are some extra records in some elements. For example, for this one, there is no other historical records. It's not challenging, but I will show you how you can manage this. They didn't talk about images because some of them do not have images, so we don't work with them. We just need to scrape the data, and it's going to be about 11 pages, and our scraper should be able to go to the next page, which sounds challenging, but I will show you it's not hard and it's not challenging at all. So first work with the page 1, and we scrape data from page 1, and then we move to the next pages. Okay, we are going to work with Scrapy, Python Scrapy. So first install Python. I believe you know how to install it. And also you have to make create a new virtual environment in Python, because we are going to work with Scrapy. When you want to work with Scrapy, it's better to use a new virtual environment. I'm just suggesting, let me activate my environment. And also let me show you Python, and you can give it a name. For example, by pressing enter, it creates a new environment for you. Okay, so we are in the main directory, properties, and you have to install Scrapy. So you can use this command, pip install Scrapy. I've already installed it. So then we are going to start a new project. So you have to say Scrapy start a project, and name is price scraper, for example, because we're going to scrape prices and houses. Then we're going to, it suggests that you have to create a GenSpider. It generates this spider for us in Scrapy. So I'm first going to change my directory, then say Scrapy gen spider. Then we need to give it a name, for example, price spider, and also you have to put the domain of that website. It's not necessary actually, but maybe it is. But by the way, we are going to change the first request, first URL. So okay, we have our price scraper, and in the price scraper we have our spider, the thing that we are going to work with. We mainly work with our spider. So we have our Scrapy prepared. Just let me change some setting. You have to disable robots.txt, and I'm just going to say that I want just one request each time it only sends one request. Most of the time I use one, but you can change it if you prefer, depends on your projects. It's not difficult and heavy that much, so I'm going to be normal. I'm going to request normal. So let's check out the website. After checking this website, I found that the data is released in a script tag instead of HTML and CSS. They are not available when you send requests to the website, and I simply can show you by using Scrapy shell. What is a Scrapy shell? You can debug and code and check out the CSS and XPath selectors, and by using fetch command you can simply send a request to that website, to that URL, and check out the element if you want. I'm just going to show you how data is released in this website. So it is 200. Okay, everything is okay. So when we check this website, we say that there are some simple element in div tag, and they have the property card class. So let me show you that it's not like that. So we can in shell we can say that response.css. Let's see, can we grab the data easily or not? And it's a class of those elements. Response, okay. Response, okay, so it returned nothing, so it's not easy that much. So we cannot grab HTML tags and grab information that we can see, but there is another way, as I was talking about. There is a script in the background which loads the data in this website. And let me find the script. I've already checked this website. So okay, when you open this script, you can find that it has everything that we are looking for. And in results, there is a value properties, and in properties you can see that you can find the address, flat 14 for this one, and also transactions, for example 2015, the prices, and also the detailed URL. So everything that we want is located in this script tag. And to show you how how this works, we need to first grab that script tag, then from results we need to move to the properties, and when we grab the properties using JSON.loads, we can see that simply we have all available data that we are looking for, such as address, images if we want, transactions, dates, prices, and also detailed URL. So first we need to grab that tag, script tag, then we need to go to the properties. So we can simply say that response, because we need to send a request, then grab that content using XPath. Okay, I'm going to use XPath because let me show you. this script, I mean this element, doesn't have any IDs or classes as we did for those div elements, so we cannot search for them using CSS or XPath normally. That's why I'm going to use an advanced way of using XPath. I'm going to say that it's an script which contains this window dot underscore underscore preloaded underscore state. So let me just copy this one, and I'm going to say that there could be anything before this script tag, and this script tag contains the text of, I mean it has the text of this one, if I'm not mistaken. And it let me check. Okay, it check that it selects that data, and also we want to say that we want the content of this element. As you can see, now we are able to work with the data, I mean the results and so on. And by using get, we completely take everything that we want. Easy. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to copy and paste this line of code into our code. I want to say that content script, or maybe script content, better, script underscore content is this. And now we are going to work with JSON to we're going to convert this string into JSON format, but there is a challenge. We cannot simply convert it, because as you can see, we have to remove this string, I mean these characters. We can use regex, but I'm going to use a normal way of removing this information from our string. I want to say that I don't want the first 29 scripts of this complete string, because I've counted it before, and I found that if we remove the first 29 character, we will end up with this JSON format. Let me explain you. I mean, I'm not good at explaining. Let me show you here. We can say that it's our response, but we only want everything after its 29th string. I mean, after 29th string, it is converted to the format that we are looking for. It's really hard to explain my insight. And as you saw, let me go to the okay, here you can see that we only have the results right now. So I'm going to use this one instead of this one, and now everything is simple. We just need to import JSON and say that our data is something like JSON.load, if I'm not mistaken, loads, and it's the script tag. Let me first put it in a value to show you what I'm talking about. It's our script content, I mean. Then we can say that our needed data is JSON.loads, and we have to just put script content in it to convert it into JSON format. And let me show you the data. Now it's a JSON format, and in data, as I was talking about here, and also here in results, we after grabbing results, we go to the properties, because everything that we are looking for is located in the properties. So we can say that data results, then let me show you. Okay, then after results, you have to go to the properties, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so it's the data that we want. So you can say that new data is something like that. And if we count the length of data, we can see that it returned 25 elements. Let's check out the elements that you can see. There are 25 elements in this page as we want. For the first page, I've counted before, there are 25. I mean, those div tags, we grab them using this script tag. Oh, it's really hard to explain the code in English because it's not my mother tongue, but I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So now we just have to say that there is a data here, and let me just first import JSON in our price spider, and we can say that JSON that loads as we did exactly in the shell. I'm just putting them here. So it's a script content, and I'm not going to use data again because I'm going to say that properties. Properties are equal to. Let me copy this one from here. So now we just have to create a loop and go through all the data that we are looking for. So now we have the properties, and I can say that in property item maybe, or property. Oh no, I cannot use this way because it's a keyword in Python. Property item in properties. In a Scrapy, you can simply say you can use a yield instead of return, and why? Let me miss the spelling. Correct the. Okay, so here we just have to put the data that we are looking for. Let me show it again here. So it's properties, address, and transactions. Also, transactions have, if there are any transactions, it grabs it, so we don't have problem. And also locations, and in locations we want data URL. So let's put them together into our code. So first of all, there is a address here. You have to code in yield like a JSON format. And we simply say that property item address for address, and property type, I just say type for property item. Let me see the type. What was the type? Transactions, image. Property type. Okay, because it is important to use capital words and normal characters. It is sensitive, so that's why I just copied. And after type, we need transactions as well. Transactions. Let me grab its name and check the website. Transactions. Okay. Also, they wanted us all relevant information, as you just saw. So we're going to scrape everything that we are able to scrape. So after transactions, we can take locations, or location actually. And let me say that first create the name, detail. Yeah, no, detail URL is enough. Then we need to say again in property item, let me find the location is the location, I think. Okay, with a capital L. And for URL, I think it was the detailed, something like detailed URL. So it's not in location, it's a separate thing in the JSON format, in our JSON, I mean. So let me check out. Okay, you need to yield the information for us, and okay, everything is okay. So let's run the code. Now I'm going to show you how you can run your code here. First, we need to exit the Scrapy shell and run our spider using a Scrapy, because we have something here that I believe it works. To run our spider, I mean our price spider, we can say that Scrapy crawl, and we need to put it's the name of our spider exactly as we put it here, price spider, and we want to export it into the JSON format. We can simply say that output that JSON. Scrapy is really easy and powerful. Let me show you how it works. Okay, let me, oh, we have a problem here. So it says XPath, everyone. So what's happening here? Ah, okay. So I just forgot to change the start URL because it's not the URL that we want to, I mean, it's not the page that we want to scrape. Okay. I don't want to skip the video and edit the video. I'm just going to show you the challenges actually. Okay, let's rerun the code. Okay, let me first, okay, we have the information that we were looking for. I don't want to waste our time, and I'm going to show you how you can go to the next page simply. So as we saw here, there are 11 pages. We can simply say that page 10 here. So in page 10 we have some elements, and let me just check out the last page. Okay, we have the prices and details here, but the last page there is nothing to be scraped. I'm going to show you what I'm going to tell you. I mean, so just keep that in your mind. So it's a loop. We just want to say that after doing this, we are going to send a new request to the next page. How we can do that? We can simply first find our current page. So, and we can say that response.url, if I'm not mistaken, and we can simply split it by this equal sign, I mean this equal character, and we can say that we want this one, and it should take the last item in this list. I hope you are familiar with Python. It's a normal syntax in Python. So now we have the current page, and so what is the next page? Next page is to current page +1. Easy, right? Then we have the next page, and let me convert it to integer. I think it's an integer, but no, I think, yeah, because it's a string, we need to the integer type here for the next page. Then the next page underscore URL that we are going to request is this one. I'm going to use this format, and instead of this, I simply say next page. And what will happen? We now need to simply say that yield in Scrapy. We have to use yield because when we use return, it just breaks the parse functions. We can say that response dot follow the URL, I mean the next page URL, and what is the callback? I mean it sends another request, then it runs the parse function again. What is the callback? Callback is self.parse. Because it's a class, we have to use self. If you're not familiar with object orientation in Python, just let me know. I will create videos about it. Now it sends another request and run our callback functions. So how to break? Because it goes, for example, to page 100 or maybe thousands. But the thing that I was showing you here was that when it goes to the 12th page, there is nothing here. So we can simply say that if there is nothing to show, you have to break the loop. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We can say that after, taking properties, we can check the properties. If we can say that, as we did in shell, if you remember, it returned 25. If len of properties, we don't need this one here, is equal to 0, you just have to return something here to break the loop. So let me check the code for the last time. I hope it works completely. So okay, sounds okay. Let's give it a try to see what happens. Okay, first page, second page, third page. Oh, it sounds okay without any problems, without any bugs. Okay, let's check out the final result. And as you can see, we scraped all available addresses, types, transactions, everything that we wanted from first page to the last page. Let me show you what is located in the 11th page to show that it worked completely. 31 Isaac Way, London. No, the last item is 10E, something like that. Okay. As you saw, it scraped all necessary information that we wanted. So it is quite clean. So Scrapy is quite powerful. So we just made the project. We just solved the project. We can simply earn money using web scraping. I was explaining the code to you. That's why it took times, but I myself just solved this project in 15 or 20 minutes, and you can simply grab $35. It's interesting, isn't it? So if you have any questions about this code, I would be delighted to help you. Don't hesitate to ask your questions, your problems. I'm available 24/7. You can put comment or you can contact me using my email address. And in this series, I tend to solve real-world projects in web scraping websites, and I will show you can earn money using your web scraping skills. And if you learned something from this video, don't forget to like, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And I have to say that my name is Amir, and I share content about automation, about web scraping, about computer vision and smart algorithms, and I hope to see you in the next video.